Hi guys, how are you? In this video, I'm going to show to you how to create a pH calibration and pH measurement methods in your Tiamo software. So let's get started. So here we are in our Tiamo software. For this example, we are going to use the 867 pH module and this electrode pH electrode and the 801 stirrer, magnetic stirrer. So in our Tiamo software, we are going to the method window. We just click the button create new method, and here we are going to select calibration pH. Hit OK button, and this is the schematic of our method. We are going to start with the start box, double click on it, select method variables, and we are going to delete all the things that we are not going to use. For example, sample size unit, and sample position. You can just create new IDs, for example, or change the name if you want. So hit OK. Now we are going to change the call loop pH box. Here we have the number of buffers we are going to use. I am going to use 3 buffers, but it's not metrohm type. You have a list of different buffers, brands that you can use. I'm going to use a special one that is not listed here, and these are the pH buffers I'm going to use, 4, 7, and 9. Hit OK button. Now the call mass pH box. Here we are going to select our equipment, the 867. The sensor, the pH electrode, is by default, but you can create a new one. So I'm going to show you how to create a new electrode. So going to configuration, and here in the sensor window, hit edit new pH electrode. Let's call this electrode. The order number is the part number 60260-010. If you want, you can add the serial number, the device, for example, here, and the measuring input. You can monitoring your sensor. There's a lot of other things that we are not going to see now. It's not important for the calibration method. Let's get back to the calibration method. Double click the call mass pH box. Here we can change for electrode, temperature measurement, automatic. Here in stirrer, we are going to use a magnetic stirrer that is connected to my MSB3 port. So I have to change here. You can see in your equipment which MSB is using for the stirrer. I'm going to use the steering rate depends on the magnetic bar, the size of the magnetic bar. So here I'm going to use 6 as speed. In measurement parameters, we don't need to change anything. Just hit OK button. Calculation, we are not going to use in this method. The calculation report, you can just, I'm going to uncheck this printer box because I don't have a printer connected now in my system. OK, database is the Tiamo default database. We are going to check if there is something wrong with the method. Everything was tested and it's working fine. Just save the method. We're going to just call pH calibration. OK, save. Now we can perform our calibration. So we are going to the workplace, and here we are going to call our method pH calibration. And if you want, you can add some information here in your ID, but we are going to just start our method. The software will ask us to add the buffer pH 4. So here we have our system. The electrode that we are going to use is this one, the electrode. Here, okay, electrode. You have to make sure that this this vent is open. So first of all, we have to rinse the electrode with ionized water. Ultra pure water. Don't need to rubber the electrode, just to remove the excess of water with the paper. We add the pH 4, hit the OK button. And now just wait to the measurement of this buffer, the first buffer of the sequence. Now we can change the buffer, but first we need to rinse the electrode again. Just remove the excess of water, and now pH 7. Change again. Rinse the electrode. And now the pH 9. Remember, this is a very old electrode, but we have to reach at least 97%. The slope needs to reach 97% at least. So let's see what we are going to get at the final of the measurement. Okay. Let's rinse our electrode. We can put the cover again until we start the measurement of a sample. Let's see the results. Here we have our slope 100. Oh, very nice. The electrode is a little slow because it's old, very old, but the slope is quite nice. pH 0.1699. So here we have the values of the potential measurement and the temperature and the time each buffer needs to read the reading time of each buffer. Now we can see the result here in our Tiamo database. we have the raw data here, and we can now create our pH measurement method. So let's hit this create new, but now we are going to measure pH. The method, the schematic is quite simple. It's a little simple, but here we have to just delete the size. We don't need this for this measurement. In the mass pH, again, which device, the electrode. Now we have to use here Unitrode Easy Clean, the electrode that we created. It's this one. I'm confusing now, just going to hit Unitrode. So pay attention here, it's important because when we change here, we are going to use another electrode with another calibration, and we have to use the same electrode, the same calibration. So Unitrode, here are still in the 3, MSB 3, 6. We have another evolutions, additional measurement, don't need to do anything here. Calculation, yeah, now we are going to use calculation because we want to see the results of the pH measurement and the temperature at the final of the analysis. So here we can just set pH, double click here, and the common variable, we are going to see this one, measure mass pH, and we have here last point, mass, the measurement value of the last measurement. So this is our pH, let's see 3, and we are going to add the temperature. Double click, mass pH, LP, here, and temperature here. Okay, degrees Celsius. Okay. The report, again, I don't have any printer connected now, and database is the Tiamo one. So we can check the method, everything is fine. Save here, mass pH. Save. Now again, workplace, change here mass pH, and now we have to put our sample before hit the start button. If you want that the software asks you to put a sample before starting the measurement, we can do add a box that is a request box. We are going to do this after the measurement of this buffer. We are going to use the 7 one. So again, we need to rinse the electrode here. Okay, let's start. Okay, very fast now. 6.95, 22 degrees Celsius. Now we can add a request button in our method. So here in the mass, just new command. We have here a request in the miscellaneous. And here we can ask, for example, at the sample. We can save here. Now if we start, the software will ask us to add sample, and when we hit the OK button, it will start the measurement. So here again, 695. In the database, we can see here the results, the pH and temperature. So This is everything you need to know to how create a pH calibration and pH measurement methods in your Tiamo software. See you soon. Bye.